Hi guys, welcome to another movie crew review. Today we'll be reviewing Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
The movie stars Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, and Isla Fisher.
So this film sees the Four Horsemen come back from their 10-year stint away as they take three new members under their wing to help the Eye take down Veronika, a diamond dealer who's money laundering for all these bad people. So we're going to get into the review today, and Moon's going to start us off.
Firstly, I'll just say this is a long ass title, man. Now you see me, now you don't. Just way too many words, shorten it up. Anyway, so the first movie I kind of like it. The second one I really hated it. I think it jumped the shark way too much. This one I think they toned it down a bit with the magic stuff. So the best part of this movie, the second best part of this movie for me is that the magic is sort of it can make sense. It's not like people disappearing and stuff. It's they sort of always, if they do a trick, they will reveal it like how they did it. So I kind of like that thing. Uh, my favorite part of the movie was Rosamund Pike. I think she was showing the scenery. She had that weird accent. Sometimes it was on and off. I'm not as well, but she was showing the scenery. She was having fun. I actually really miss her in the movie. She's a great actress. And yeah, the plot of this movie is, whatever. There's a diamond and who cares? But so now we got three new characters here and we got the four original ones. So seven, there's just way too many people in my opinion, and it's very hard to focus on them. But there are a few scenes here and there where they have, the moment where they will talk to each other, that sort of stuff. So it's there, but it's barely there. Um, like I said, it's hard to focus on so many different people, but so we have the older generation and younger generation. So what do? They make boomer jokes or younger generation jokes. So that's what's always been done when there's a new team and old team coming together. And I think just stop doing it. It's getting old and it's run its course because or we could have other good conversation. They do have them when I think it's in the trailer. There's like an upside down room. There are other magic things there as well. So I wish they would talk more about magic. They do somehow like interject those things, like talk about famous magicians. But I would like you have two different generations, so talk about magic from different generations. But don't make boomer jokes, man. It's just old. Um, apart from that, these movies have always, they reveal big reveal at the ending. I didn't mind the reveal much. Like you can see it coming, you can't even see it coming, but that depends on you. But I didn't mind it. But I would have just appreciated more if they just kept it there instead of explaining how they did that trick. I think they overdid it there. Just don't do it. I think I would have really liked it. But they sort of reveal how they did the trick. And I was like, do I need this? Not really. But yeah, if you like this franchise, maybe you will like this. But since I'm not a big fan of it, so I was fine with it. Yeah, I think, yeah, my main criticism is there's just way too many people to focus. John?
Yeah, I look for me. I like these kind of Ocean's 11-y
Yeah.
kind of heist films. I guess that's what it comes down to. If you kind of like a heist film, you'll probably get enjoyment out of this. I think it being the third entry, it's good because it's not the worst entry of the three films. I would say. Um, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good as a comparison to like the first one. I think that the introduction of the new cast members, the new horsemen, to lack of a better term, uh, they add something new and they're not just generic replicas of the people who were originally there, which is something that I did like. So they're all fantastic actors. We got Justice Smith. He was in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, he was pretty.
Yeah, he was good in that, and he was good in this film too. You got Dominic Cesar, and he was in The Holdovers.
Yeah,
It was really good, and his character in this is very similar to his character in The Whole.
oh, he was, I think, yeah.
That kind of attitude. So I think that fit really well, and funnily enough, seeing that film actually got me into the character a lot quicker. And then you got Ariana Greenblatt, who I only saw her really Borderland, but still I enjoyed her character in this film. So that for me, the three new additions were good because obviously it's kind of a passing of the torch film. It's not fully like they're gonna go off and these three are gonna take over, but it's you could see where it's going in for the subsequent fourth film that they make, like Now You For Me or whatever it's gonna be called. Hopefully, 'cause you could see like where they're trying to go with it. So I enjoyed the storyline. You're pretty much in like the four stages, the impersonating the horsemen and then meeting the horsemen. Then you get to the whole diamond heist. And then the rest of the film takes place in probably two locales. I don't want to give too much away because obviously it will spoil the whole mystery. And I think coming into it, if that's spoiled for you, it makes it a lot less interesting. I enjoyed the whole finding out about how the heist happened and
The last one.
yeah. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I like how they explain it. It's kind of like the end of an Ocean's film. Yeah, it takes the mystery out of it because the second one, they pretty much like every time you were like, "Oh, what happened?" and they'd be like, "Magic, everything's the magic." Yeah. Whereas at least this one, it was, and even the magic in this film was a lot more believable. Like the flash bomb, and then runs their way, and you can kind of see it, but you know they hide it really well. Whereas like in the second one, it was like really over the top stuff. So yeah, I think the storyline was good. The it's a good popcorn film. If you want to go watch something, you know, switch off, not think too much about the whole, you know, practicalities of it, and just enjoy yourself. I think you'll have a good time. If you're into the franchise already, it's going to be good. Something for you to come back to, enjoy, give something a bit fresh compared to the first two films. Um, Lizzie Kaplan returns from the second one, so I didn't really enjoy her in that film. So it was,
I remember her.
see, and there's this one scene, and it's it's going to sound silly, but they don't really advertise her that much being in this film as the fifth horseman returning. But when the character comes in, how she comes in, I knew straight away before the reveal what's going to happen. Because the character that she plays is so over the top and kind of just like, not crazy, but like, you know, a bit full of herself.
Yeah.
That she, yeah, it made complete sense. So, yeah, I think Rosamund Pike, but is a standout for this series there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the previous two films have had like Michael Caine as the villain and Morgan Freeman as the side kind of Gandalf character to these. Which you sure, yeah, correct, yeah. So I think that she did a good job, kind of like a Bond villain, but like really amped it up. But South African accent was a bit of an interesting choice, I would say. Maybe they're German next time.
Probably, yeah. Sounding more German, honestly.
It did. It just, yeah, it's not as menacing. I think when she's coming in and out of that accent.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I thought maybe it's on purpose, maybe I don't know. But yeah, it was on and off a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least Morgan Freeman came back. That was you know, I mean, he's in it for like a minute, but yeah, it's still for me one of those things that from the first two films, I liked his involvement in it, and he kind of, you know, made it a bit more interesting. And so it was good to see him in this one. So yeah.
I'm still warming up to Jesse Eisenberg, like after his Lex Luthor. I think it'll take me another 5 years to completely like forget the movie, but yeah, he was fine in the movie. But I think Dave Franco was barely in the movie. Yeah, like I did, like he's there, but I think a lot of less focus on him.
Yeah, well, but in the other films, there's less focus on him because I do like the whole in the first one they kind of kill him off and stuff for the last.
Yeah.
It's not really there much, and even in the second film, is supposed to be fake death.
Oh yeah,
He's still like not in that film really much at all. So I understand why they didn't focus. And like, what's his superpower? He throws plane cranes. You know what I mean?
true. Yeah,
It's not like Woody Harrelson's character where he like can control people's minds. So like that's, you know, the real important bit. But I think for me, I was fine with Jesse Eisenberg.
no, you're not. It's just that I'm scarred from his performance, from Lex Luthor performance.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for something that's simple, easy to watch, yeah, a good family film, I think this hits it together. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. All right, shall we give our scores?
Yep.
All right, Moon, how many diamonds out of 10?
It's 6.5 diamonds out of 10.
I'm going to give it 7.25 diamonds out of 10. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out our socials, and catch us on the next one. Ciao.